Ladies and gentlemen, my name is ChromeDrake and welcome back to Thea the Awakening Part 6. So last time we investigated the Cosmic Tree, and that's what we're going to attempt to do a little bit more of today. Now we still have, on our expedition, 7 turns worth of food left and a fair bit of firewood. Now the question is, how long is it going to take us to get down to the Cosmic Tree and then back home to restock our food? I think we might be able to do it in 7 turns, but if this is a very mountainous area, that could really screw us over. So we're going to play this safe. We're going to try and get our expedition home. And then once we've done that, we will set them out with some new food, and we'll go and see what happens. It looks like we got a pack of spiders moving in on Astoria. So let's see what happens. I can't really move these guys back where we are now, so we'll just leave them where they are, and we shall end the turn. The spiders are attacking! And we do actually have one of our warriors, in fact both of our warriors, technically speaking. Anya, I guess, is kind of a warrior. I think she's more of a social scout person, but we do have our warrior in our main hand for this, so we will keep that and go. Yes, indeed. Now, Malicious Spider, that's level 1, so I'm actually very, very tempted to use Counter Tactic and get rid of one of the spiders in his hand at this point. It looks like Zadar is probably, at this present time, a somewhat more capable warrior than Anya, so that's what we are going to use. I'm going to give Zadar the first action, and we'll get Anya in there like that, and that should actually make the job a good one. Excellent. Boosh. Yeah, that was a meaty sound. And of course, there was a spider in the discard as well. No problems there at all whatsoever. So we've got some level ups. Now this is so the level ups in Expedition 1, Iveta and Psychoslava and Sabina, with her mighty stack of twigs, have all gained +1 strength. Luba has gained +2 will, Dobrogos has +1 tactics, which is good when he's in our tactics hand. Dobrusalka has leveled up crafting, and Bartosz has got sturdiness. Now we kind of need to go over here to find out exactly what those actually do. Let's just have a little look. So it's Bartosz. What exactly, because I'm not sure I've read this before, what does sturdiness do? In physical and sickness challenge, damages the enemy and heals you for sturdiness amount. Well, that's a very interesting thing. Even though Bartosz is not the one I'd ever put on the front line, which is kind of a shame. So, anyway, will. Challenges include social and hex challenges. That's interesting. Very interesting. Have we got any other stats that we want to have a look at? Can't see anything particularly useful. Dobrosalka, of course, now leveled up to Crafter 6. She's actually an excellent crafter. Ah, that's interesting. So if we really wanted if we get back to town and we want to do the other project very quickly, we could actually just use Dobrosalka for that. That would actually be quite good. Okay, so anyway, we'll start moving our plucky expedition back. Is it artsy resources? What have we uncovered so far? Ah, so we do have a source of straw, because I was missing that. So it looks like we have one. It's a long way away from the village, though. But if we really need straw, now we know where to go. And we've also got twigs right here, which I think wicker is an upgrade from straw, if I'm not very much mistaken. Yes, it is. So, in actual fact, the wicker here is probably where we want to go for that. Okay, that's good. That's worth knowing. I mean, we did have some level ups in town. Anya, Zadar, and Kadvan have leveled up their health. Tomislava's leveled up her craft. Where to go, Tomislava. And Nistoy has leveled up his strength. Well, there you have it. How are we doing, Tomislava? On our construction, 1 turn to go, and then we will have the pasture. And it looks like day has dawned. We have built the pasture. Hang on a moment. Am I wrong then? Have we... Can you build multiple pastures? Have I accidentally built 2 buildings? Is there a building slot over here? I've accidentally built 2 buildings. I've built 2 pastures. Ha ha ha! Well, that's why you don't take such a long break away from a game you're playing. Okay. Oh, well, that's a bit of a pain in the arse. So, we need to find something to produce, however... Right, we don't have the resources for crafting materials. In point of fact, what are we actually missing? We're missing, of all things, string, though we do have silk. No, that's not right. Can't be right. Yes, we're missing this. Oh, crap, they've been burning the wicker. Oh no, what are you doing? Manage supplies, don't bend... Oh no, they're not bending the wicker. It was lying to me. Right, okay, that's fine. It looks like we are getting a bit low on different meat sources, which is not brilliant. So we want to go to crafting. What are we after? What are we really after right now? I hate having us sitting idle. Now, Thomas Lava, you have got crafting tools, have you not? You do, okay. I'm doing the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, light armors, cooked meals. I think we might just have you making some... Wow. Oh well, let's have you turning this meat into a little bit more meat. That'll do. Go on, Thomas Lava. You can get that done in turn for us. And we'll go back to our expedition and continue to make our way home. Oh, we do have an encounter with... Oh no, we have a random encounter. As you look around and admire the world, you see something of interest in the distance. Let's take a closer look. You spot the outlines of a tall tower on the horizon. Who knows what it may hold? We'll continue on. Oh, I see. That's nifty. That's very nifty. Though I think that is unfortunately in an area we can't get to because all of this is water. So we've spotted it on the horizon over this sort of inland sea, come river thing, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. No, I think we will attack these malicious spiders head on. And thank you, you're actually in my opening hand for once. That will actually do fairly nicely, so we'll keep this in play. The spider's going first, we might just confuse that spider. We can't confuse that spider. Oh, that's a pain. Can we? Can we confuse that spider? Can we confuse the spider? I want to know. Yeah, whatever. I'll just confuse these spiders. There we go, I can confuse that spider as well. No, I can't. Damn! Yes, I can. Ignore me! Perfect. And you may be thinking, well, why on earth are you doing that? Well, it's because I want to play Iveta, and I could only play one card at the beginning. But now the fact that I played Iveta, and, you know, all of these guys, basically means all these spiders that are confused are now very much dead. And that's going to, yep, swing over onto somebody else, and death for spiders. I really should probably be able to resolving these easier fights right about now. But I actually quite like the combat system. I actually find it quite fun. So, we're getting close to another research point. I don't know what I spent that on, but we are getting close to it. Ooh. Oh, the bats have actually challenged us. And this is actually quite an interesting party, so I'm actually going to fight this one. Probably no need, but I'm just going to play this somewhat safe. I am actually going to reshuffle. Yeah, why not? That's fine. That's fine, right? No problems. I get to play a card first, so let's get to Dobrogost up on the front lines. We're really not too fussed about the deformed bat, truth be told. We can only play one card. Okay, that's fine. Get closer. Now, if that's a bee that comes out, that could actually be very irritating. We'll give you the first action. And then we will get Psychus Lava out, who's now doing a whopping 19 damage per strike. As is Luba, 21 damage, blimey. And quite frankly, I think we're set. Ouch and ouch. Not really any need to do that, but hey. It just feels satisfying. It feels like the right thing to do, one way or another. Luba's been taking a bit of a sting, but she's okay. Very meaty thunk, isn't it? A bit of extra bird meat. That's nice. Okay, and we'll continue on home. Yep, we've only got 4 turns, so it was a good thing I didn't go and investigate the cosmic tree just down here for the time being, I think. Now then, Thomas Lava once more doesn't know what the heck to do with herself. Before I craft anything, let's just have a little look at what I can unlock. So I could unlock new leathers for new armors, or even some metals, which might be good, gold or steel. Yeah, looks like you have to render stuff down for steel. We also have silver, very effective against unnatural creatures. So maybe that's more of a weapons thing, but so we could sort of go for some buildings, a watchtower. Or a well. Grants random resources each turn. Herbalist hut, so that could be useful to help to heal our guys, or a smithy. Which increases the crafting skill, which, depending on the type of stuff we might be crafting, might be very helpful. So the thing is, we've not got a huge... Until we get more humans, we haven't really got a big food income. Because we can't really spare the extra expeditions to send people out to gather food to bring it back. So that's a thing. So we don't really care about this yet. We will care about that later, I should think. So do we want better weapons? Because we've already got some pretty decent stuff, but if we do get new humans, we're going to need to outfit them. So do we want medium armors, or do we want swords? Or even axes? Oh, that's nice. Light one-handed axes for chopping off smaller bits. Quite. And so short and long swords held in one hand, lighter but allow for a shield. So I'm assuming that's probably a two-handed sword. Yeah, okay. And then we have clubs. We have staves, and we've got bows. I would like some bows, because I just think that they could actually be quite good for anybody that I want in my tactics section. I don't know how much damage they do. So you know what? We might just unlock bows. It might be a good thing to do. So, with that in mind then, I'm going to put into production... We'll see what we can craft with some light armor, I think. We do have some scaled leather. What else do we do? Right, so we'd have to have leather... We have primary... Unfortunately, what we don't have is a lot of string. So 9 armor, 2 shielding, and 1 dex. 9 armor, 2 shielding, 1 dex. If we just go back to these guys for a minute, I apologise to these guys. It's all logistics stuff are happening right about now. Who is actually wearing armor? Anybody? Anybody? You are. 13 armor. Yeah, and you're actually incredibly beefy on the armor front. That's 9 armor, 2 dex, leather jerkin. But no shielding bonus. Because armor, if you remember guys, is basically, effectively, total HP, whereas shielding is like temporary HP, if you recall. So they're actually not bad. I must admit, the armor that I can craft is not bad, but we would actually need a source of scaled leather to do it. So just coming back to Astoya then. We go back to our light armors. Now what happens if we do... something... Yeah, I definitely need more string. What happens if we do something like this? That's just standard leather, 7 armor, 2 dex. We really want scaled leather if we're going to craft armors. And to be perfectly honest, I'm assuming that the clothes that we can build are just going to be... Yeah, they're literally just clothing. It's going to be very, very lightweight, but it's just clothing. Okay. We've got some furs as well, fur leather. Well, let's create this scaled coat. And it seems like a decent thing to do with our time. We'll get Tomislava working on that 4 turns. So maybe getting that blacksmith at some point wouldn't be such a bad idea. And then maybe... So what do we want to do? Do we want to unlock bows? Do we want to unlock scaled leather? I'm thinking that right now we don't need to equip people with the armor. Maybe unlocking the bows would serve us better right now. That's what we're going for. So yeah, we created our food. That's fine. You were out of it. Yeah, that's all good. Expedition 1? Come on home, guys. Come on home. That's the way. Right. Do we want you to rejoin the settlement, or do we just want to grab... We just want to grab food and gear right now, don't we? More than anything. Okay, so... Expedition 1. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people on our expedition. How much food are we going to want then? So, 10 days would be 70. Let's give them 140, so that's 20 days worth of food. And just to be on the safe side, you understand, just to be on the absolute safe side, and we also want to give them a few more logs for the burning. So we want to give them 20 logs. That's 20 nights worth of fuel. Or 20 turns worth of fuel, I should say. Now, is there anything we want to drop off? I think we're going to drop off the herbs, we're going to drop off the bones, we're going to... Can I... Yes, I can shift left click. That's excellent. We'll drop off the twine. The lucky button. Is nobody actually using the lucky button right now? And does it really weigh 19... whatever these are? Is that pounds? That is one heavy button, ladies and gents. It's actually made from wood and string. I like the armor bonus you get though, so I'm actually going to leave that. I think I'm going to leave that here for now. Why am I using that here for now? Yes, I will. Maybe having some extra defense here is probably a very good thing. And look, we've got a big junky juice of meat. No, a juicy chunk of meat, I think you'll find. Okay, crafting, she's still going on that then, so we'll just get our expedition moving out once more, and we'll go and explore this cosmic tree down yonder, and hopefully, at the same time, unlock some more materials. But then again, the monsters are drawing in. I mean, it might also be getting to a point now where we want to... leave some warriors back in Astoria for a bit, but I don't really know how this game is going to progress from here. I don't know what the difficulty spike is going to be, so we'll just have to keep going and see, effectively. Possibly taking the opportunity to destroy the spider's nest is a good idea. Spider's nest! That is distinctly not a spider's nest, Chrome. Alright, the enemy is going first. Okay, we will put Psychus Lava up front. Oh, I've got another card to play. Right. Confusion. Okay, and we'll put you over here. In fact, curses. First action, yes. Damn, Iveta's got a higher action than Psychus Lava. I hadn't thought of that. Right, well, we need to shield Iveta. I thought there was going to be a ranged attack that came on there, and apparently I am mistaken. Oh, well, that to be perfectly fair, that is all we need. I'll just confuse this to stop any incoming damage. That's all we need on the table to wipe these bees out. With a mighty thunk of a warhammer. Now we're going after the spider's nest. I must have misclicked. I'm going to auto-resolve. Yep, nobody got hurt. I think that's very safe. That's the Diode, so that's if we get cursed or whatnot, isn't it? Yeah, we'll take down some rats while we're at it. Yep, nobody's been injured. Yeah, I think for these little one skull enemies now, auto-resolve was definitely the way to go, just to keep things moving. I've actually got a research point that I hadn't noticed, and those spiders are going straight for my town. Come, now my town will be able to cope with it, and besides, the town's just produced that. Oh god! So I've actually got to go all the way around. I'm glad I gave them the extra food. So our town has produced the leather armor. I do have this research point to spend. And I'm very tempted to get these bows. But I need a really good source of wicker for the bows. Or logs. We can use logs or leather or... Sure, why not? Let's unlock some bows and that leads to crossbows. Okay. Now then, let's just get one of our warriors in Astoria equipped with that armor. Cadfan is the solid choice. Who's got the damage? She's got a lot of damage on her, actually. But I quite like the idea of having another fighter. So I'll give that to her, along with the 2 shielding. She's actually got no weapon. That's disturbing. In fact, let's give her a massive blunt warhammer. That'll do the job. Oh, do we want to give this extra shielding? Because it is only little stuff that's coming towards us, but this will help to get the little stuff down more. Ooh, it's one of those tricksy questions. Ah, she'll be fine. No worries. In fact, what we will do, though, is just give her the button to give her the extra 2 armor. And Cadfen's now looking a little bit underpowered by comparison. But he still does a whopping 22 damage, so I think we're okay there. Right, so we want to produce something else. We can now produce bows. However, we do need to go out and get some wicker or some... Is this bamboo? Cane. To actually do it really, really well. And that produces 3 range damage. What happens if we substitute that with a log? It's still 3 range damage. Well, you know what? Let's make 2 wooden bows and go on, Thomas Lava, get on that for us, would you? And then I think after that we'll create the blacksmith. What are we doing now? Have we got any movement? Nope, that's pretty much that. And the spiders are going for a Stoya. Now, I'm going to actually run the combats manually here. We're going to reshuffle. Don't screw me, don't screw me, don't screw me, don't screw me, you screwed me. Oh no, you didn't really. Anya's in there. Anya's in there with her warhammer, so that's okay. Get in there, Anya. Start dealing damage, start breaking face. That's the job. In fact, Zadar's actually really not too bad at this either. And in fact, with this, we should have this completely licked. If he wanted to deal any damage, I think he should have put that spider right at the end, but... right now, he's already dead. Well, there you go. Excellent. See, our village is well defended. Wonderful stuff. So let's see if today, before this episode ends, we can actually make our way... down towards the cosmic tree. Tier 2 spider's nest there. Not brilliant, but one of our bows has been completed. Oh, okay. I should have been... Oh, God. Oh, crap. I should have been careful about where I led my party. Oh, this could actually be the end of this playthrough, because if I lose these people here, I've actually probably lost completely. Don't attack me, don't attack me, don't attack me, don't attack me. Go on, don't attack me. You're going to attack me, you bastard. Fuck. Right. Oh, maybe not. A child of perhaps 6 stands in your way. As you get closer to him, you see the child is no ordinary human. His skin is silvery, his eyes seem golden, and his hair looks like strands from a very thin metal, and as he hops around gleefully, you hear the clunking of coins. Oh, that's interesting. Hey boy, who are you? The boy does not answer, only smiles at you and starts to play with a ball, but he remains close to your group and glances at you from time to time, as if waiting for something. His golden eyes measure you with the tenacity of a wildcat playing with its prey. You think this may be the fabled treasure boy, a minor luck demon who can bring forth much fortune. But what was the way to get it? There was something about its head or face or body? I think we shall pat the boy's head. You pat the treasure boy's head, but he just looks up at you and laughs and then disappears. Damn. Oh well, let's be off. Please don't attack, please don't attack. You are a sir and a gentleman. You are not attacking... Okay, those werewolves there are sodding terrifying. I'm just going to put that out there right now. Okay, let's fight. Oh, a spider queen. Now this could be a very deadly combat. I'm tempted to reshuffle, and I don't think it's a good idea. It wasn't. It really wasn't. Oh god. Okay, the spider queen has come out immediately. But it is confused. Psychus Lava can actually down the Spider Queen in one blow. But for that to happen, we need her to gain the first action. And unfortunately, that is not going to happen. Now I need to get Iveta in there. What have we got left? We've got a bunch of militia spiders, haven't we? Yeah. Okay, so we'll get Dobrosalka in. She can actually deal some damage. We just need to make sure. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to get. I want you to get closer, but I do need you to be shielded. And basically, Sabina is actually quite capable of weathering a couple of blows and taking down a spider. However, I actually do want you, Luba, I do want Luba to get closer just to give Sabina a bit of support. Because we do have a lot of spiders coming our way at this present moment. One, two, three. So we're going to down the Spider Queen. Well, hopefully the Spider Queen. If we don't down the Spider Queen, we're in trouble. Do I want to put Bartosz on the front lines? Is that going to be a wise? Is that going to be a wise choice? I'm going to go in no at the moment. I don't think it is. We could down another spider. 1, 2. So we're going down 3 spiders on the first turn. And then the second turn, we would down 6. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But it all depends on where the Spider Queen comes into the equation. Though the most likely spiders to die are the ones that are acting, so I'm going to play this very risky. I don't know why I'm doing that, actually. I've already beat. Hey, the Spider Queen is thwarted. I've already beaten enough spiders. I don't know why that took me so long to puzzle out. I do apologise, guys. I have these little moments, don't you know? Yeah, of course, and I better just take down the last 2. I did not calculate that very well. I can maths. I can't maths. What's this? A dark pendant. Chiseled from the poisonous dark wood, this pendant is said to bring good fortune to its wearer. Faint. Ooh, that's actually really nice. Okay. I mean, I haven't come across a lot of folklore challenges yet, but that's really nice. Okay, let's equip. Who's the best person? Hang on, let's do it this way. Who's the best person to give that to? Was it folklore and social challenges, did we say? So faint as intellect and hex. I like the idea of giving her that 8 speech. I think Dobrosalka wants that. Pretty certain Dobrosalka wants that, to be perfectly fair. Yeah, why not? She does seem to be our social monkey. So to speak, of course. And we've got 2 packs of beasts. That's fine. Thea is not an easy place to grow up, but alas, grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea. So what do we need right now? Do I want another worker or do I want another warrior? I think I want another warrior. Something unpronounceable. Shamil? Dude. This dude, right. Strength 9, damage 9, armor 13. He's not bad. He needs a bit of training, but he's not bad. We shall celebrate the rite of passage. It might be better to give him the armor. In point of fact, though, let's just go over here and equip him. Shamil? I really don't know how to say that at all. So that's 3 range damage. Oh, so you can actually have a regular weapon and a ranged weapon equipped. How much weight can you carry, though, mate? That's what I'd like to know. Not entirely sure about that, so we'll give you the 2-handed sword. Yeah, we can't give you a shield, unfortunately, just at the moment. Because we don't have a one-handed sword. which is a bit of a problem. So maybe we do need to start looking into weapons in the near future. Yeah, he's not the sturdiest of guys, but he's not bad. He's not bad. You got to give him that. And hopefully, we'll actually give Zadar perhaps? How much weight are you carrying, Zadar? Perhaps we shall give you another bow? Why not? Okay, we got some level ups. Bartosz, herbalism, excellent. Health is good. More attractiveness. Dobrysalka gets more attractive by the day. It's totally the pendant we gave her. You know, that's all me. Tactics. He actually leveled up there, and Cadfan is learning to speak less barbarian. I'm very... Oh no, we didn't unlock the blacksmith, did we? So we may as well put you guys to work, honestly. Just for now, until we've got something more in the village that I want you to craft. Because right now I'm not... Actually, do we actually have stuff that we can cook? That's a very fair point. Cook meals. We do. Okay, great. Is this the same? Is that regular? Is this... Oh, meat stew. With the herbs. Lovely. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll have 2 portions of meat stew, please. Tomislava. Great. Okay, let's crack on. And... Ooh... Actually, guys, I think I'm about to run over, so unfortunately, we're going to have to save this cosmic tree until the next episode. Apologies about that, can't be helped. But I will see you soon, so until then, my name has been ChromeDrake. Great health, good gaming, and catch you next time. Goodbye for now, guys.